Secrets Cap Cana is an adults-only resort in the Cap Cana area, Punta Cana. It's super convenient, only takes around 15 minutes to get there. We used Amstar transportation services to get us there. The check-in process is super smooth. The lobby area, as you can see, is super beautiful. A lot of people would come here throughout the day to hang out. The layout of the resort itself is also pretty straightforward. I would say it's like the pool in the middle, this main building, guest buildings on either side, and then restaurants are grouped into two general areas. We stayed in a junior suite with a partial ocean view, and it was amazing. We had a corner unit, so we didn't have neighbors on both sides, just on the one side. And as you can see here, it comes with a king-size bed, with a seating area, those types of things that you'd expect in a junior suite. I will show you the outdoors in just a minute. In addition to what you're seeing here, there's also your safe and your steam iron and robes and all of those standard amenities. One of the cool things about this property that I think is true of all of the rooms, if I'm not mistaken, is there is this cool secret door, which you're seeing here. This secret door, if you ever ordered a room service, for example, and didn't want staff in your room or had your do not disturb sign on, staff could just leave your food in this little secret door, and you had access to get it from within your room without having to open your actual room door up, which was kind of cool. The bathroom here, very nice, very standard. You have all of your toiletries that you could need. The shower itself was pretty huge. There's a window within the shower that looks into the room. Super nice. No complaints. Here's the outdoor area. I regret that I didn't get the best footage of this partial ocean view because it was pretty amazing. But as you can see, the ocean is beautiful. You have an outdoor tub and a day bed outdoors that we would just hang out in. It was really cool. As I mentioned, because it's a corner unit, it felt really private. Okay, so food. I was pretty impressed with the food at the resort. Here is Coco Cafe, which again is in like a main building. You could get your pastries and your coffee. Oceana and Seaside Grill that share a building. They have opposite entrances. Here there was a lot of great options for lunch. Seaside Grill had a sancocho dish, which is authentic Dominican food, and so that was a cool offering, I thought. And then Seaside Grill had this amazing fish dish that came with tostones, which again was really cool to just see some authentic options on the menu. The other restaurants, they are grouped into a separate area. So you have Himitsu and your Italian restaurant and your Mexican restaurant. We only tried the Italian restaurant in addition to Seaside Grill and Oceana. You also have the Market Cafe, which is the buffet. That was also a really great option, solid option. I found that they also had lots of great food and lots of authentic options for those wanting to try out Dominican food. I believe it was the only option for breakfast and open for lunch, obviously. We did try the Italian restaurant. To be honest, it wasn't my favorite. I would have just kept going to Oceana Seaside Grill, but we did give it a try. It wasn't terrible, just wasn't my favorite. There was great drinks. Oh my goodness, this drink, I regret I didn't get the name of it, was super delicious. You could get snacks by the pool and then room service. There was a couple times where our concierge, Luis, would set up little nice experiences for us. He set up anniversary breakfast on the day that we left. As you can see here, all of that delicious food delivered right to our room. So definitely room service was a solid option as well. Okay, so the beach. The beach was beautiful as you'd expect. The water was super calm, super beautiful, super blue. Unfortunately, when we went, there was some seaweed in the water, as to be expected. It certainly didn't ruin it or the experience for us or anything, but definitely it's a time of year. It's one of those things. The one call out I would say here is that there's not a ton of palapas. So if you were ever running a little bit behind, chances were you weren't going to find a shaded spot to sit in. So that was a little bit annoying, but beautiful beach area. Definitely don't want to take away from how beautiful it was, but slight inconvenience there. So this time around, we definitely spent more time in the pool than at the beach. The pool area, like I mentioned, sits kind of in the middle of the property and it's just like one giant pool, though it is like technically split down the middle. Again, lots of seating, but just not enough shade. We didn't have the same issue in Flora, but here you had to be an early riser if you wanted to get a spot at the pool that was also shaded. The spa did not disappoint. We got a couples massage, which they typically come with hydrotherapy. That was amazing. The facilities were amazing. The staff were amazing. We really enjoyed the experience, and I found the prices to be more reasonable than Flora. The entertainment at Secrets Cap Cana was great. There was always a themed show. They always went all out. The cool thing about the entertainment area is that it's in its own building, which is a little bit different than Flora, which is more of an outdoor feel. This was nice because that meant less mosquitoes and it was a little bit cooler. And there's also a bar here and staff coming around to offer drinks. So overall, really great. Really enjoyed the space. Overall, we had an amazing time at Secrets Cap Cana. I would definitely visit again. I'd say the food really surprised me because the food tends to just be but I was really surprised with the food, and everything else was amazing. I think the only con was really like the shade situation, both at the pool and at the beach, but wouldn't stop me from visiting again. Really enjoyed it. I want to shout out our concierge, Luis, who went above and beyond to make sure that we had a great time. If you're ever in the Cap Cana area, definitely give this place a try. You won't regret it.